glad to have the mayor of this here fair city, Mayor Kasim Reed, in the studio. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Ryan Cameron.
How you doing?
Good morning.
Since the last time you were here, we got a streetcar and a Mercedes-Benz. Why did you make it a Mercedes-Benz streetcar?
I was thinking the same thing.
Man, only you would put me on the spot like that when we're here celebrating Mercedes-Benz coming.
Why we couldn't have had a Mercedes-Benz
Ryan
on the
Cameron
front?
is going to cause Mercedes to go home. They're going to be like, we were offended by the leading on-air personality. We're taking it back to New Jersey. Sensitivity.
Yes. We love it. We love
We're
it.
excited. We have Porsche Cars North America now. We're joined by Mercedes-Benz in the region. We're just gonna keep winning and winning and winning. You just watch. We got
How many jobs will that be?
I got more hits than Puppy in the 2000s. What's that? It's gonna be 1,000 jobs.
1,000 jobs.
Yeah, and right about the last time I was here, we had 1,200 jobs come in from WorldPay.
Yeah.
And so we're just gonna keep making announcement after announcement. That's what people want to do. I want, and you and I have talked about this, Ryan, I want Atlanta to be like it was when people had multiple options in their careers. I want you to be at work and not be afraid of either going out on your own, taking risks, or going and pursuing a new opportunity. The only way to do that is to continue to attract jobs to the city and the region. And I think Governor Deal deserves congratulations.
Well, the streetcar launch and that we did last week was unbelievable. The turnout, the thing that was most
energy was amazing.
The energy was crazy.
Ridership was
and
crazy.
People stopping and taking pictures.
I know.
And one man was running alongside with a GoPro camera. He ran the whole entire route. I was like, this dude.
2.7 miles.
It was
12 stops.
That's gonna be something
nice.
It's been really nice. It was something else that wouldn't have been possible without President Obama. He provided $47.6 million, so he funded nearly half of the Atlanta streetcar, which is really going to make downtown more exciting. When you're in downtown Atlanta, just think of all of the people who used to take a bus to get over to the Martin Luther King Historic District. So that's 1 million people who didn't go by those businesses, by those stores, and now they're going to be on that streetcar.
Be able to see everything.
It's going to take them right up that corridor, and we're already seeing new businesses open along the Auburn Avenue and ML King Historic District corridor. We've already seen within 5 miles of the streetcar more than $400 million in new economic development, new construction, new projects planned. We're getting ready to break ground shortly on Post properties right across from Centennial Olympic Park, a $93 million development, one of the largest residential construction projects in downtown Atlanta. We're also moving forward with Underground Atlanta, where I think we'll have $100 to $200 million invested in residential and commercial around Underground Atlanta. Who would have thought Underground Atlanta?
That was the thing that everybody, that's the one thing we've been waiting on.
I know.
Like, what can we do with the underground?
Yes.
Yeah.
And somebody's going to have a beautiful apartment that looks into Walters.
I was going to say, over the holidays, it's so crazy. Over the holidays, we were able to go over to the Westin Hotel and go all the way up to the 70th floor and to look out of the window and see our city, how much growth it is. Because when I first moved to Atlanta, we didn't have a real skyline here. Now you look out the window, I'm like, oh my God, we got the Ferris wheel going. It's beautiful. Everything just looked nice. So congratulations to a job well done.
Thank you. It's nice to get the new year started. Feel good.
Okay, so I'm getting text messages from people asking me to ask you about this. This is the second one I've got.
Yes.
This is a crawl that and the TV's not on. Good Morning America just said that out of one of the bids for the Hawks is a bid from a group that says they would move the team to Seattle. Have you heard anything about that?
Yeah, I've heard a little bit about it.
What is that about?
I think everybody's got to understand this is a process.
Right.
I tell folks who've been coming up to me, just imagine, a turbulent flight. But the plane's going to land in Atlanta. And when it lands in Atlanta, it's going to be in Atlanta. And everybody's going to be happy that we made it through the flight. But that doesn't stop people from going through the process and being cleared by Goldman Sachs, which is the bank that vets folks that have an interest. If you've also done a little bit of reading, you see that there's about $124 million owed on Phillips Arena to the city of Atlanta. Right. And then there's a $75 million breakup penalty. So that adds about $200 million in the cost structure to the team if someone were to move it. I'm not even going to spend any time talking about that. I've met with the commissioner of the NBA. he has conveyed to me both privately and publicly that the Atlanta Hawks are going to stay in the city of Atlanta, and that's going to be a condition of the deal. I take him at his word, and that's what I'm going to operate on.
Right. So when they do that kind of stuff in the media, do you think it's just trying to put a spin or create fodder or create talk, or
I think it adds value to the deal. I think there are two things that are going on. I think that it adds value to the deal because, I mean, Brian, you know there's a lot of money on the West Coast. And we went through this a bit with the Falcons negotiation. I mean, there's a big conversation going on around the St. Louis Rams moving to Los Angeles because there's an empty football development, stadium development in Los Angeles. So we've got to be vigilant. We're all going to be busy and working hard in the first quarter. But, you know, everybody's had a bad flight. But when the flight lands, everybody's happy. We're going to get to the destination. So that's how this is going to be. It's going to be some ups and downs. You're going to hear some things over the next few days and weeks. But I will tell you, as somebody that has reasonably good intelligence, that the team's going to be in the city of Atlanta and that folks are going to be very enthusiastic about the owners that will purchase the team.
You know, a lot of people that was just here for the holiday season, you know, they actually chose to stay in Atlanta.
Yes.
So we need more highways. We need some more highways now.
You know what, Wanda? And you know, everybody's listening to you. They're starting to work on that at the General Assembly.
Yes. It's traffic on a Sunday. On a Sunday going
We're changing.
Up.
We're changing forever.
Yes.
8th biggest state in the union, 9th biggest metro in the United States of America. It's really something what the
Everybody
people of the region have
here.
created. It's just getting better and better.
You gonna get us some new highways? 20.
I'm gonna work on it.
85.
We got a lot to do. But I tell you what, I'm gonna do my part. How about that?
Highway 30.
I'm gonna do my part.
We got more with Mayor Kasim Reed coming up. You can tweet your questions. You can call in too, because we just halfway down the list. Halfway down the list.
I know everybody is gonna wait for Ryan to throw the sinker. The sinker and the slide.
I'm like John Smoltz. Now I'm in the Hall of Fame, baby. I'm in the Hall of Fame. I'm in the Hall of Fame.
That sounds like a fire truck.
We got more coming up with Mayor Kasim Reed. We're looking at news right now. Maria Boynton, what's going on?
Good morning, Atlanta.